You.
I'm doing good. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you. So, this man, I feel like
So
this
do you
would.
want me to just Oh,
I'm just going to repeat everything I brought through here and see how it resonates for you. This man, I feel like he would be like Pawpaw or something like that to you. Like,
yes.
okay. And he showed me like the farmer's market kind of stand or something like that. Something to do with
Yeah, I do
farming.
markets all the time.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, like all the time. My husband even comes with me.
That's so
I
cool.
actually have one in August, so yeah.
Awesome. And he did reference something with popcorn. I don't know if it just has to do with like maybe he liked it or I don't know if
No,
it was
I
just
love popcorn. I
okay.
actually just ate some last night.
That's
That's
so
all
cool.
like it's my favorite snack,
I
yeah.
love when they do that. So they like to bring they like to bring through things that are relevant to you and things that you've just done as well. So that's so cool. Very simple man. He was like, it was so funny when I asked him like, how long do you live? He's like, about 80.
Yeah,
About
he was
80.
in his
But then
80s.
he gave me 77 after that as well. Lived a long life and he was busy. I feel like he just was constantly busy. He liked to stay busy and he's like, that's what kept me young, kind of is what he's saying.
Yeah, 77 was my grandma.
Oh,
She
wow.
passed. Yeah, so his wife,
His
yeah.
wife. Okay,
Yeah,
awesome. Awesome. There we
yeah.
go. And so he passed us something of the chest, I feel like, at the end because he kind of coughed. I don't know if it's like lungs or if it's heart, but it's something of the chest.
That makes sense because, like, we didn't really know what he passed, but he was coughing at the end.
Okay, okay.
So that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if I can add, like, it's so sad that month, like, I was supposed to get married in the October when COVID was.
Mm.
Like, it was just right before, but he was in the hospital, so he couldn't come. So
Okay, all
he
right.
coughed quite a bit, but the doctors never let us know, though. Like, they just said old age, like,
They
to
never
us.
investigated it further.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. So he was married to your grandma for a long time too.
Mm-hmm.
He's like talking about being very happy with that, and he brought through the name Mary, but I don't know if he just referenced the marriage and then like a J name like Julie, Julia. Sometimes the names
Yeah,
don't always mean something, but
my aunt was Janice. She passed and when she was in her 40s.
oh wow,
Yeah, so before them, yeah. Sadly,
okay,
she was quite young.
yeah, in the 40s. Wow. Okay, well let's see what else he has to bring through. He says, "Happy wife, happy life." So maybe this is a reminder to your husband too. Like if you keep her happy, everything's gonna be just fine. And I feel like he liked to do that with his wife as well. Like as long as she's happy, I'm happy. He enjoyed those simple things in life. I feel like they would have been
Hmm.
very much in love, even though they've been together for a long time. It's making me feel like,
Yeah, they had. I mean, they had their struggles, but yeah, they were together for a long. Like I don't even know how. I know it was a lot of years, but because they
yeah,
way past their 50th anniversary. So
wow. Does somebody have a piece of their jewelry? Because he's showing me a ring or something like this as well.
I have my grandma's bracelet, and I wore it to my wedding.
That's,
Yeah.
yes, that's amazing. So you wore
Hmm.
her bracelet at your wedding. Okay, so that's what he was showing me.
Yeah, my mom gave it to me. Yeah.
That's beautiful. He's so happy about that too. Let's see if Grandma has anything to say. I feel like he's the more social of the two. He is like the more social one for some reason. He wants to kind of take over here. So he's like bringing through messages for her. She's a
No,
little bit
he's
quieter
always
in the
been like that
background.
anyway. Like since he's passed, like he's usually it's weird. He's usually the quiet one, but he's only went through another time when someone else was doing a reading and it was just a postcard. But like she never comes through. It's usually him for some reason. Like or tries to, anyways. Yeah. So I was so happy he's come through today for me. Like
Yeah, I
It's just so
see. So I
special.
see your grandma sitting here, like she's showing me just sitting here in in like a chair. I feel like she had this special spot that she liked to sit, and she enjoyed her home. I feel like she was like a little bit more of a homebody or something. Does that make sense to you with her?
Hmm. She
Yeah.
was always home. Yeah.
Okay, she's like sitting in her chair and she's got like everything around her in her little chair, and she's just sitting there quietly, and she's like letting him take over the conversation.
Hmm.
Um, but she's very much at peace as well. So she's showing me a connection to angels, though, too. Would there have been like a collection of angels or something?
Yeah, I mean, I have some. My mom does. Like, we're always get figurines, or someone gifts us figurines of them.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
those seem like messages from her, just so you know. Like if you get little
Okay.
gifts or things like that, those are like what keeps the communication alive with her, I'm feeling. Because it sounds like a common tie, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, maybe she's wanting to take over now because she's giving me more information. So, uh, yeah, with her, it feels like an illness that kind of progressed over time before the
Mhm.
passing. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She shows me kind of just like getting weaker over time, and I don't know if it feels like something related to cancer or some type of thing like that, where she just
Yeah,
kind
she
of,
had cancer.
okay.
Mhm. She was so sick. Yeah, at the end, anyways. Like.
So she's acknowledging the family being there to support and surround her. She wants to thank you all for that as well. It feels like the family was that was like her number one thing that she was proud of is the family. And so she's bringing that through the how proud she is. Oh, I hear puppies. How proud of the family she is.
Yeah,
And
it was just so hard. Like, it was just. I still think about it to this day because it was just so hard, and especially for my dad.
yeah, so the message she wants to bring through to the family is about staying together and living out those traditions, living out those family traditions. That is when she like has this fulfillment on the other side, when she sees you guys doing well and lifting each other up and coming together. Like this is what brings her joy. She's very proud of the family. So she just like she's like, keep talking about the family, keep talking about the family. And again, thankful for you guys for, because she's almost talking about you did things to make her more comfortable throughout this illness, throughout this passing process. And she's saying thank you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Would she have liked to cook in like her prime?
Oh my, yeah, like all the time.
Okay, because she's
She's
taking me to the
cooking,
kitchen here.
baking.
Yeah. I feel like
Hmm.
that was her love language, is how she's making me feel. And she's back to doing that now. She's back to doing that. Also, I feel like
Aw.
there would be recipes within the family. She wants to keep the recipes, that her recipes passed down to the family. Um,
Yeah,
but
we
yeah,
have some, but my aunt took them all. But there is some my mom found, thankfully. And then there's some we just remember from way back, thankfully. But yeah,
good.
we
So
still make them. Hmm.
she wants you guys to please keep her memory alive in that way. And she says, when you cook my recipes and you think of me, that's when we have our connection too. So that's another way to have your connection with her.
And actually, my parents, not to say more, but my parents bought their house after my grandpa couldn't, live there anymore. So that
Mm-hmm.
totally helps me because when I go there, I can really feel them. Like, so that
Wow.
helps.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
very much feel like their energy is there because she, like I said, your grandma particularly is showing me in that like her special little spot, and she loves being there. So when you're in the energy of their house, they love that connection. They love anything that can be passed down through the family. So that's probably another thing that they were referencing with like things being passed down in the family. So with the house, amazing. As much as you can, family time there in their house, that is like, that brings them so much joy when I talk about that. It's just like their hearts are beaming and I see big smiles on both of their faces, and they're kind of hugging each other from the side like this. So I don't know if they just didn't show a lot of physical affection, but they're hugging each other like.
Oh my god, it's weird you say that because they weren't really in that way, which is a sad thing. Like,
Yeah.
which is so nice to hear. Yeah.
Oh, well, they are absolutely happy and at peace on the other side. They are with each other. They are with you. Trying to see if there's anything else that they want to bring through here.
It's so weird because, like, I just hung out with my dad the other day, so it's weird how they come through because it's been so hard because he's been changing so much since he's retired that it's hard to be with him.
Yeah.
But we had such a good talk. Like, he just had to get things out, which was hard for me to hear. But it's weird that that's probably why they come through to tell me it's going to be fine. Like, just stay in there.
Yes, they're really encouraging. That must be the message with the family. They're really encouraging you to stick it out and stick it through as hard as it is. You know, that's the main message. They also showed me a rainbow as a form of communication to you as well. So I don't know if you have seen one recently, or maybe you will see one.
I always do when it rains, yeah.
That's them. That is amazing. And so they're telling me with you, you may not always take the road that is the road most traveled. It feels like you kind of take a little bit of a different path, and they're like, that's okay. That is okay. People might not understand it, and maybe people within the family don't understand it, but they are proud of you for that because you are bringing knowledge to the family in such a different way, how they're saying it.
And no, it's weird you say that because I've been struggling a bit, like with my husband's side of the family. Like, I'm not doing enough, or, you know, they aren't seeing me the way they should. So it's good that it's where my dad brought that up when we were talking.
Really?
Because he's never mentioned it to me before. Like, he's like, don't take nothing from no one. And I'm like, Dad, where is this coming? Like, I'm thinking to myself. And then it's weird you're telling, like, my grandparents are telling me pretty much the same thing.
Yes, that's how it works. And you know what? They had me draw this crazy as well. So it feels like, again, like your life, like you had a curveball in life here. And they're like, everything was meant to happen for a reason. So they want to give you comfort in knowing and understanding, like, this curveball, this not little, but this change in life that you didn't see coming, it's all for the greater good. It's all for the greater good. And they're like, please stick it out. Please stick it out. They, with your career too, I feel like there's going to be something expanding there. When it comes to putting your creative energy into that as well, because they're talking about, I don't know if you have do you have two things that you do with your career, like two avenues?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I sell with companies, like with Tupperware, you know, things like that. But it's been really like, because I'm with a lot of companies selling products, just like Tupperware, and I'm like in between, like, when am I going to let go? Like, and then I have my own custom made thing. And right now, it's just in a ball right now. Like, it's just, I don't know what's...
They want you to put your energy into that creative. That custom
made,
that makes... That's where they want you to put your energy right now. Because they're showing me there's two ways you're putting your energy. They want you to put more energy into that creative side, okay?
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
And I think that's really the overarching message. Continue on on your path, I feel like also, sorry, there's one other thing that it feels like you've changed your life around. Like in a lot of ways, you had a difficult experience, maybe growing up or throughout relationships, something like this. They're making me feel like slowly over time, that expansion and that lightness has, it's hard to explain things, sorry. Like
No, I
that.
know what you mean. Actually, I know what you mean.
Okay.
I'm in recovery right now, so I've
That's
always
what
been
it
around
is.
alcohol and drugs my whole life.
Oh my
So
gosh, yes.
very young age. So it's been like a struggle. I'm just wanting to just. I'm 6 months now, but it's just a hard because I still have people around me still want to do it or.
Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
just got so many chills because that's exactly what it is. It's like you're coming out of this darkness and you're still in this gray area right now. It's like this gray area, but they're showing
Mm-hmm.
me you're on your way to the other side. They're like just a little bit longer, a little bit longer.
Yeah,
We
I
need to
know
give you that
because I've been in
encouragement.
this road a long time, but I think this time I do feel it's because I've been sober 2 years before, and I know I can do it. It's just that I tumbled down because when my sister come back home, so
Yes.
she has an addiction as well. So it just
You
I'm
absolutely
hoping, like I keep praying to myself, I'm gonna get through this because it's been a struggle.
you
Mm-hmm.
can absolutely do this. In your times of weakness, call on your grandparents. Call on your angels as well to give you
Okay.
strength and support. Your angels are around all the time. If you just have to call upon them. You have to call upon your
Okay.
angels and give them a duty. Give them something to. I was feeling a reference to Archangel Raziel, actually. I think I'm saying that right. I need to look it up. Uh, I don't know. There is an archangel that has to do with addictions as well. So
Oh.
call on. Oh, so Raziel isn't that angel, um, but that feels like a good angel for you to work with as well because that name just popped into my head. So
Okay.
call on your angels, and again, if you give them a duty, if you give them something to help you with, they will be right there to help you. And you already have a connection with
Okay.
angels, right? Which is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes, I do feel that. Yes.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Raphael. Okay, it's
I do
Raphael.
feel something, there around me. I do have a lot. I do feel that. I think that's what keeps me going because I went through a lot of hard times in my life, but I always think to myself, well, how did I get this far with everything when I look back? But it is on my angels and just faith. I'm more to God and faith into other things now than I used to be. So,
Good. And so with those angels, I know you have like the figurines with those little angels, set up a little altar, light a little candle, set intentions when you speak to them. Like you can speak to those little angel figurines just like your angels as well, you know? Anything
okay.
that feels like your own little routine that you're going to make with them is a connection to spirit. Um,
Okay.
Having an
I'll try
altar is
that
always
too.
something great to have, and you just having those figurines as present, like their presence in your house, is something amazing too. So it feels
Okay.
like the angel working with your angels is something that's really gonna help you as far as healing through this, transition period. So
Okay.
I think that's really all they have to say. That's
No,
all they have to
I'm
say.
so happy. Like, it just makes my day. I'm like so shocked. I'm like, when you started reading it, I'm like, I already knew it was him. I'm like, oh my God. Because the farming, I want to say, my grandma's brother had a farm and he had like all different animals. And even as kids would go there, I remember, and my grandpa always went
Wow.
there.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Even
amazing.
after my grandma passed, he would, because he was still living there for a bit, and he
Uh-huh.
would go visit him still after the fact.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. And
Hmm.
I know you're a dog person. Keep hanging out with your animals too. They're healers. They're healers.
I've
They're
heard that. Is it true? Like, can they, when I have bad days, like, I always
yes.
pet them and hug them. Like, they're
Yes.
everything to me. Like,
They're very
and
tied to
I
the
live in a
spiritual
very
realm.
small world, so I'm very, like, I'm alone a lot, like, alone, because my husband works long hours.
Mhm.
So I always wondered that. So that's good to know, too.
Yes, they are connected to the spiritual realm. If you notice, they're not afraid of death and dying because they understand the nature of our life experience. and they are already ingrained with unconditional love, so they are
Oh, that's
absolutely
so
healers.
neat.
Yes.
That's so neat.
Yep.
Well, I
So
want to thank you for everything. Like, this is just amazing. Like, I'm just shocked because this is my first time coming in, and I'm like, oh, just browsing. Actually, I was on my treadmill because I usually go on TikTok when I'm browsing, when I'm on there, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna sit and listen, and you never know what to
you
expect.
never
So,
know. When you need a message, it comes
gosh,
to you. This is divine timing. And that's what I always say, it's divine timing. So you were meant to be here, you were meant to receive this message, and I'm so glad that you did.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. You
You're
don't know.
so welcome. You are so
Oh,
welcome.
gosh,
Much
thank
love.
you. You too. You too.